How pathetic is that? You took steroids and that's all you got from the steroids? What is up? It's your boy Johnny Shreve, aka Mr. Tell Like It Is. Alex Eubank, the end of an era. Let me say something, guys, so you guys can know me better if you're new to the channel. Yeah, Mr. Tell Like It Is. It's something that I grew up. My father was like that kind of person. He talked about my Aunt Lil. Your Aunt Lil would say, just tell like a T.I. is. That's kind of where I got it from. So, but I do tell like it is, but I do it in sometimes in a diplomatic way, or I do it in a way where it's like, I don't really care about your feelings. And depending on the situation, it'll be diplomatic. Diplomatic doesn't mean I'm gonna pull back of telling like it is. Or it'll be like, I don't really care how you feel because it's almost like you didn't have people in your life to just be straight up bold and blunt with you. This is the video. I'm already cringed at it. I have already watched a bit of it. I watched other people's videos and I'm just like, I'm getting like so annoyed with these influencers who are just putting out the stupidest information, being the absolute worst influences on the younger generation. There's a reason why we call them kids. Like I'm 41 and I hate saying they're kids because they're not kids, because you know what? If they get in trouble, they're gonna try it as an adult. They go to jail as an adult. So they're an adult, right? You can drink, you're an adult. You can get charged as an adult, you're an adult. So you're not a kid anymore, but you act like a kid. Like you act and say stupid shit like a kid. So we're gonna watch this video and I'm gonna just
Long years, I've been grinding. No shortcuts, no excuses. Every rep, every set was earned the hard way. You see,
first of all, guys, I do believe that he was natural for a while. I do. Cause like when I look at his physique, I'm like, guys, come on, man. Like just because someone looks good and on camera doesn't mean they're on steroids. And like, if this kid's on steroids, the steroids aren't working. I'm not gonna, shit on his physique because he's got a good physique and he obviously has pretty good genetics. It's not a physique that you can't achieve naturally. Like that's a very achievable natural physique. I've coached hundreds of people and I'm still coaching people around the same age and older ages. So I know what can be achieved natural because I've coached it before. And this is not a physique that is like, you gotta be on some gear to get this physique.
Heard it all, you're not big enough, you're not strong enough. For years, people have clowned me.
How did this man go from the most loved to the most hated fitness influencer in such a short amount of time?
He's been wrestling these allegations for ages and denying the fake natty rumors constantly.
Some of you think you know what I've been through, but you don't. Every ounce of muscle, every inch of progress, it's mine. It was not handed to me. No shortcuts, no cheats. I say natural for 8 years straight. 8 years of pushing my body to its limits. If you're in the same shit talk, the same doubts, your physique isn't changing, bro, you need to bulk. I'm not here to please anyone. I'm not here to fit in anyone's box. I'm here for me. I'm officially stepping into the world of testosterone, not because I need validation, not because I'm chasing numbers or approval, but because I have more to prove to myself. The version of me you thought you knew, he's gone. And what's coming next?
It's the stupidest video. I'm not looking for validation. I'm looking for anything. I've heard it for years. People tell me that I need to bulk. I'm too small, but I'm stepping in the realm. I'm doing steroids now because, for me, just for me, because because I'm not doing it for anybody else. I'm just doing it for me. Because, 8 years of people talking shit about me and saying that I was probably on steroids or, that I'm too small or I shouldn't. You can bullshit yourself, but you can't bullshit me. That's the one thing when it comes to like being at my age, I guess, is like the years and years you went through of being a kid like that who's been able to bullshit. And you're like, I remember when I was a bullshitter like that. It looks really familiar.
That's something you've never seen before.
We have seen people do steroids before. We're not seeing anything different. Some you've never seen before. This Friday, the little immature kid who has an identity crisis and needs validation decides to get on steroids. Alex Eubank in The Insecure Child Who Takes Steroids. Channels go through ups and downs. I remember my channel was getting like 20, 30 million views a month at one point. 100%, I was like, woo! And then it hasn't got that, nor near that in the last little while. But I'm not like sitting there plotting like, all right, guys, what's the next thing here, guys? We gotta do something extreme here. Maybe I should jump back on steroids. That's it. We're gonna jump on some steroids and it'll be like the new era. Johnny goes back and does steroids again, hoping that his channel will get more views from the drama of doing steroids. No, I just continue to do the same shit. I continue to put the same information, valuable information that's gonna actually help people that are watching the video. That's what I do. And I'm cool with it because I'm a 41-year-old man who's not trying to find validation in the fitness industry.
Yeah. So this is gonna be difficult. I've been thinking multiple ways of like how I'm supposed to go about explaining this to y'all of like what I'm doing and how I'm going about doing it. I'm going to be completely transparent, open with everything. This whole series is going to be so you guys can like keep along and watch as I change, and I'm sure people are going to make videos on this. I know Greg will for sure.
When people say like, I know Greg's gonna make a video, that's him like being like, hey Greg, please do a video on me, please. Like, of course we're gonna do a video on it because it's stupid. This is dumb. My man's here sitting there like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a new series and it's gonna be doing steroids. Guys, my views aren't up. Oh God, I need some attention. Where's the steroids? This is by far the worst decision he has ever made. Your comment section isn't, I haven't read one comment yet that's like, yo bro, good for you, man. You know what, that was a good idea, you know what I'm saying? Cause you know what, you gotta figure out yourself, and I can't wait to see this awesome transformation that's gonna be so motivational and inspirational for me, so I can jump on gear myself. The only person probably being like, yeah man, this is dope, is that dumbass Togi. Yo, look at me, I'm about to do steroids. You're an idiot. I'm not making fun of what he looks like. I'm not making fun of how he talks. I'm not making fun of him, his character, or his the situation is stupid.
I know Noel, I kind of talked a little bit about on his page, but I'm doing it in a healthy way. I'm monitoring everything. So basically what happened.
The only healthy way you can do steroids, if you take your ass down to your doctor, do some blood work, your test is plummeted, and your doc's like, hey, by the way, we need to get you on some testosterone because it's detriment to your mental health, your sex drive, your overall quality of life. And then I'll put you on a dose that keeps you in the range, a healthier range. That's the only way you do this healthy. The only way.
I've ranged from naturally 215 at the lowest being shredded all the way to like 900 naturally. So like my job is for social media, right? Like I do better. I'm known for being aesthetic and lean. When my body is like lean and aesthetic, I feel like shit. I feel like less of a man. My sex drive is shit. My sleep is shit. Bad energy, brain fog. It just isn't fun.
Then don't be so lean. Who says you gotta be lean? You just scream insecure little boy who just really needs you guys to give him a hug.
But then when I'm a little bit more bulked up and fatter, I feel a lot better, but I don't like that look as much personally. I'm always like, if I could be 10% body fat or whatnot, like year round, but feel really good still, I have like a crazy sex drive with like crazy.
Yo, 10% body fat ain't that bad at all. Between 10 to 15% body fat, you can build muscle. What are you talking about?
You know, brain is dialed in all the time, really good energy, really good sleep. Basically all the effects you have when you are at a higher level of testosterone, like feeling like a man, like a good, like hard ass man.
When your testosterone is high, you feel like a hard ass man. Hard ass man doing a YouTube video on trying to be a hard ass man. What is he talking about? Oh my God, this is cringe.
So yes, I went to Overtime, which is a place in Tampa. They can test your testosterone levels in 20 minutes. So I got it taken, my blood taken there. Within 20 minutes, they had my testosterone results, and my shit was like 350. They were like, tell me my options, and they're like, we can get you on test.
Okay, hold on a sec. Rewind. I might have to retract what I said about him being natural. I do believe that he was natural for a while. He just said he went to whoever in Tampa, got his blood work done, and it was at 300. Pretty sure it's at like 900, even 1200, whatever. Okay. His body fat percentage that I've seen has never reflected low testosterone levels. 10% body fat does not mean your test levels drop. Now, it is gonna be a case-to-case thing, so I can't be like blanket statement, if you have 10% body fat, your testosterone is running great. I can say this, if you are a healthy ass young man like him, and at 10% body fat, and still able to push some weights and do a bunch of videos, and your test levels are back at 300 something, you just outed yourself, homie. Your shit's plummeted because you were on steroids before. That would be like me being like, I haven't been on steroids ever. I'm natural. And I put the blood work video that I did, and you're like, Johnny, your blood work's at like, 16. And you're like, oh, yeah, it's because my body fat's so low. It's at 12% body fat, and that's why. Cause now I want to feel like a man, a hard ass man. You took steroids, and that's all you got from the steroids?
I will still always speak against abusing steroids. I'll always speak against that, 100%. But I've never spoken against TRT, right? I've trained almost, I think, 8 years now naturally. I was like, bro, at the moment, I was like, F it, bro. I was like, we ball.
Oh, he's saying the F-bomb stuff too? Like, I don't think he's too much Christian no more. I think he's changed. I think he was like, man, that Christian thing ain't getting the views up. My man's Jesus this, Jesus that, my Lord and Savior. Then he's on Omegle being like, hey baby, what's going on? Am I lean? And you're like, oh, look at me. What do you think about this? And then he's like, Lord Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, thank you for giving me all that you have. Hey, Omigo, check this out. Hey, ladies, oh, look at me. Look at this is me, Alex Eubank.
In terms of the part of me being transparent about what I'm doing, 200 tests a week, what we're starting at. Will I take a little bit more? Maybe. I think the most I'd ever take is like 250.
That ain't no TRT, what the fuck?
See Alice every day.
That's a cycle. That's not TRT. What an, oh my God, I can't, I'm sorry. Sometimes a guy like me, a bloke like me needs to pop into your life and be like, you're an idiot. This is not a good thing. This is not a good promo. I don't know, man. He's probably gonna get a lot of views. It's rage bait. It's drama. You know, the algorithm be like, oh, perfect. Let's go send him more stuff. Let's send more people over this idiot's channel. Alex Fake Banks.
And then maybe some trend. Kidding, I'm not doing that.
he made a trend. Now he's making trend jokes. You're so funny, Alex. Alex, you're hilarious.
I'm going to transform my physique, and all the people talking shit, saying your physique hasn't changed, bulk, whatever, I'm going to take a quarter of the amount of gear that your favorite influencers probably taken and have a physique they could dream to have. Fit in anyone's box, I'm here for me. Fit in anyone's box, I'm here for me. Fit in anyone's box, I'm here for me.
Oh man, he's on some thin ass ice and I will be underneath it when it breaks. Oh, I'll be the one poking it too. I'm like, yo, Alex, remember you said you're gonna have the best physique, you can take a quarter amount of gear and you're gonna have the dopest physique ever? Who is this coach? Alex? I bet you Alex is like, oh man, why'd you say my name, bro? Ah, shoot. Damn it.
You don't gotta abuse the your body and take years off your life. You can do this in a healthy way, and I'm about to show you all that. And I'm gonna look insane. So if you wanna stay tuned, watch the series. This is a brand new Alex. The old Alex is dead. He's gone.
I'm doing it for myself because I want people to know that I can do it myself, and I'm not doing it for the guys who talk shit about me. I'm doing it for myself because I'm gonna take quarter of the gear and I'm gonna look way better than the influencers, than all the influencers out there. I'm doing it for myself. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you, but I'm doing it for myself. But I'm gonna show you, but I'm doing it for myself, but I'm gonna show you. He needs help. And I'm sorry guys, but I wasn't gonna be this nice guy being like, yeah man, Alex, man, I just hope one day that he just figures it out, and you know, I'm praying for him and stuff, and you know, I'm hoping that he can, you know, just really gather himself, and he got parents, man. That ain't my job. Anyway guys, until next time, you know how it is, iron sharpens iron, progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. I need steroids to feel like a man's man.